This is the mystery of Flight 163.
08. Saudia 163, have a nice trip. Good day.
Good night.
The crew on the flight deck this night does not inspire confidence. The words they speak and the sounds you'll hear are those actually used, recorded on tapes in the cockpit and control tower that night.
2501 on the squawk.
2501 and 2992.
The plane is being flown by the co-pilot, a 26-year-old who at one stage was removed from flying school for poor progress. His captain, Mohammed Kawitiyev, is in a relaxed mood. He's not a gifted pilot. Kawitiyev's record shows him slow to learn and needing more training than usual.
Neutral. Landing and logo light. Off. Ignition. Off. Seatbelt and no smoking. Check. After takeoff checklist completed.
Flight engineer Bradley Curtis, American. A veteran flyer, failed as a jet pilot, failed as a co-pilot, has had to pay for his own training as a flight engineer as the only way to keep his job. The passengers, many of them Pakistanis on a pilgrimage to Mecca, but with a number of Arab businessmen, Europeans and Americans. There are also many children on board this night. 10 minutes into the flight, things have started to go wrong.
Be aft cargo. What? Be aft cargo. What's going on? Smoke detection. Be aft cargo. Smoke detection.
A and B are two smoke detectors in the aft baggage compartment, which is situated in the very tail of the aircraft beneath these rows of seats. The passengers remain unaware of the danger beneath their feet.
There's A.
What?
Now it's A, both of them.
So we've got to be returning back, right?
Both A and B aft cargo smoke detectors.
So we have smoke there.
Yeah, I guess so.
So what's the procedure for it in the checklist?
I'm looking it up right now.
The action a crew must take in an emergency is written out for them in the operations manual under the heading Emergency and Abnormal Procedures. But flight engineer Bradley Curtis has one glaring disability, dyslexia or word blindness. He cannot easily read the flight manual or even his instruments.
They're both off.
So we have cleared situation, huh?
Yeah, I would guess so, yeah.
There isn't anything about it in the abnormal procedures?
There's nothing there. I think maybe I better go out there and look around, see if I can see anything or smell anything.
Okay, sure.
But if I do find or smell anything, then I think we ought to turn back.
Surely, check it.
Strange, no procedure for it.
He's a donkey. 'Tis in the checklist. Tell them we are returning back. We'd better go back to Riyadh.
خانم میدونی از اینجا داره دود میاد بالا از زیر هواپیما خانم این خطرناک نیسته خانم میخواید من کاری بکنم خانم میخواید من برم خلبان صدا کنم خانم کاری هست من بشم ولی خانم خطرناکی از
You are requested to remain in your seats. I repeat, everybody remain in your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
Hey, we got a fire back there.
We do?
We do.
Tell them we're coming back.
Riyadh, Saudia 163. Riyadh, Saudia 163.
Go ahead 163
163, we're coming back to Riyadh. Back to Riyadh.
Clear to reverse course to Riyadh and request reason
Fire in the cabin.
Saudia 163 Saudia 163 we've got fire in the cabin and please alert the fire trucks.
Tapes give an accurate record of what was happening on the ground, too.
Fire, this is control. We have aircraft will arrive after 10 minutes. 10 minutes exactly.
Brother, speak Arabic. Will you slow down? I don't understand what you say.
My dear, fire! The type of aircraft is TriStar. It has full load, full load.
Finish. Everything is understandable. Yalla, house nas, yalla daruri.
On the flight deck, Captain Koitia is getting confusing reports about the seriousness of the fire.
It's just that there is smoke in the aft.
Okay. We're going to the Riyadh. Going back.
No problem. No problem. No problem. They're panicking out back, though.
Okay. Get the landing weight, boy. Get the landing weight.
Did you declare emergency?
Negative.
But where are the fire trucks waiting?
You'll have to have a fire truck waiting. Ask for the fire trucks.
I already asked.
Well, there goes A again. What can I say?
Everybody, please remain seated.
Get on as fast as we can until we can get to the airfield.
This is it. This is the maximum.
There is no way I can get to the back. People are fighting in the aisles. Everybody, get down! Move out the aisles! There's no danger from the airplane!
Where's the airport? I can't see it.
Captain, there's too much smoke in the back.
There is the airport road. The yellow lamps are the airport road.
The cabin crew still haven't had the vital order to prepare the passengers for emergency evacuation when the plane lands.
Captain, shall we evacuate?
What?
Did you say we should evacuate the passengers?
Say again?
Can we evacuate the passengers?
When we're on the ground, yes.
Okay, after we're on the ground.
Flash
yes.
10.
Final to the box.
Final to the box, please.
Do you want us to evacuate the passengers, Captain?
What?
Do you want us to evacuate the passengers as
Take
soon
your
as we stop?
position. Okay. Ignition.
On.
No smoking.
On. Riyadh 163. We've got the runway in sight. Are we clear to land?
Affirmative.
You're number 1. Cleared for approach.
163.
Looking good. Looking good.
Tell them not to evacuate.
No need for that. We're okay. No problem. No problem.
100. 100.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
In a situation like this, a pilot should come to an emergency stop on the runway and get the people off as quickly as possible. Within 90 seconds, those still alive could be saved. For some reason known only to himself, Captain Koitia does not stop. On and on the plane runs, slowly, ever more slowly, to the end of the 2-mile runway, the fire trucks trying to catch up. 2 minutes and 40 seconds after touchdown, the plane finally comes to a halt.
Tell you how, Saudia 163. This says shut down engine and evacuating means passengers will get out well.
Okay, we are shutting down the engines now and evacuating.
There's a fire in the plane. Tell him to switch the engine off. Engine switched off and evacuating now.
Put the fire out, please.
No, we can't. This is inside.
He told me he shut down the engine already.
Hold. Saudia 163, Riyadh.
Saudia 163, do you read? Saudia 163, Riyadh.
Do you read?
There will be no reply. By now, poisonous fumes have penetrated the cockpit. Fire has flashed the whole length of the aircraft. Bodies are piled high behind every door. Everyone on board is dead. 301 people. In a village cemetery in Derbyshire, the grave of 21-year-old Louise Henderson, stewardess on Flight 163. She and 4 British businessmen were among those who perished in the flames. But who or what was to blame? Tape recordings of the last minutes of the flight were crucial evidence to the team of investigators brought in by the Saudis. They were highly critical of the crew's behavior during the flight.
The captain had numerous indications that a critical situation existed. He appeared to reject them. He failed to prepare the cabin crew for an emergency evacuation. The flight engineer kept saying no problem, probably to bolster his own confidence, but in doing so confused the captain about the seriousness of the situation. The co-pilot failed to assert himself during the emergency as he should. His inexperience is no excuse. The failure to make an emergency stop once the plane had landed contributed to the fatal result.